There you have it. It says Land Cruiser finally. Good day, guys. So today I'm going to be removing the rear badges on the Land Cruiser because I'm going to be having it paint corrected, wax, polish, whatever it is, and might as well remove the rear badges because I'll show you guys these right here. As you can see, they're cool chrome. That's what they come with factory, and back in the day some of them came in gold. I don't think on the 100 series, but I think on the 80 series. So everybody knows this is a V8 for the most part, so I really don't care about that. So I'm going to end up just leaving the Land Cruiser one, and because it's offsetted, I'm going to eventually put this right to the middle. So I'm just going to remove the Land Cruiser, not put the Toyota back on and not put the V8 back on, and I'm going to put the Land Cruiser right in the middle. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and remove this. This one's already, as you can tell, the tape has been worn out, so might as well take it off. And this one's good, but we're going to remove that as well. We're going to go ahead and paint these black. So today's video is going to be a two-part series because I'm going to remove them, and then this car is going to go get detailed, and once it comes back then we'll go ahead and put these on. But we're going to go ahead and paint these black because I want them black to match, you know, better on the gray, to kind of give it a blacked out logo look or blacked out badge look. So stay tuned for the video, and we're going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's go ahead and remove this. Best way to remove these, and it's been a while since I've done this, but it's actually grabbing a piece of what is this, just not rope, but a piece of yarn, or not yarn, string, and just kind of causing friction back and forth. Because the first time I tried doing something like this, I ended up using a blade and I ended up scratching the paint, and it was actually harder to detail and correct it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this and go like this. So now we got a little loose. There you go. All I see is double-sided tape. This tape is, well, actually it was glue for this one, I believe. You guys can see it right here. So I'm not going to be putting this back on because I really don't care for the Land Cruiser to say V8. They're going to know, they're going to hear it, and everybody knows that these bad boys are V8s. But that's the easiest way to take it off. You might want to use, instead of a string like this, you might want to use like a fishing line, or the fishing string, or whatever you call it, fishing line, I think, to make it a little easier. But we're going to go ahead and remove the other ones right here. But pretty simple. Also, these are pretty good tools to have around in your toolbox too. This will help a little bit because the glue is a little old already. As you guys can see, that was easy. So I don't know if the factory actually came like this. Oh, one thing we want to do before I finish the other lettering is make sure we measure the distance from here to here. So when we go ahead and put this back, we know the distance from here to here, so we could have it the same as that. So make sure to measure from here to here, so we have that written down somewhere, so we know where to put this back. So eventually this will probably end up going over here, and this will be over here. And that was the last one. Be very careful when you do that. As you can see, you guys can see I tweaked this a little bit, and when we put it back on, I'm going to straighten it out. So just be very careful when not bending or breaking the letters. But so we're gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna reuse these, and I'm gonna take this off as well. We're gonna reuse these, and we're gonna paint these black, just so it has that murder black outlet on top of the, you know, the gray or the charcoal gray. So yeah, let's take this one off next. And this one, we can remove these and no issues, but this one actually comes with little tabs here from keeping it in place, so you actually don't have to worry about remembering how to measure that. This is already centered. Where this one, there is no holes, and you're gonna have to remember it's about 3/4 of an inch as well right here, and then obviously this will be moved over to the center. But this already has holes on it, as you can see, so it'll guide it right directly where it once was. So we're gonna go ahead, save all these. We're gonna send this car out to get it detailed, and we're gonna put these back on black. So stay tuned for the next part of this video. So today I am at Larry H. Miller Toyota right here in La Mesa, Lemon Grove in San Diego. Ordered some stuff online. Got a good deal on there. I might put a description, I might put the link in the description to their website. Probably the best deal in town. And they're locally. They might be other people's prices as well. So if you're not locally, you might be able to order to them. Just pay some shipping. But order some rear emblems for the Land Cruiser, so I could paint them black. I wanted some brand new ones, so now we're here. Let's go pick them up. Alright, so when you go ahead and order these, you have to order them in pairs or individually. So part number 75442600150 is the Land, and then part number 754436040 is the Cruiser part. So now you have Land and Cruiser, and once I get home, we're going to go ahead and spray these black to match the black Toyota emblem in the back hatch. Okay, so we're back at the house we're back at the house. Got the emblems here. Obviously, like I mentioned, OEM from Toyota. We are going to use this Color Max Krylon paint and primer. It does say prevents what was it here? It is for metal, plastic, wood, and much more. Dries in 10 minutes or less. And then the biggest thing is no runs and no drips and no errors. We did use it already for this, the Toyota emblem, and it came out really good. The car is dusty right now. I'm going to wipe it down before we install it, but first we're going to paint that. But look how it looks. Here, let me do this. That looks really good. I'm excited to put the Land Cruiser on here, and let's get painting. So pretty, so pretty, so nice and clean. Look. So it has the 3M tape in the back. We're gonna go ahead and place this right here. I am gonna wipe it down, make sure we don't have nothing so the paint sticks. Ooh-wee. There we go. Got our Krylon again. We'll go ahead and do one light coat, let it dry for a couple minutes or a minute or two, and then we'll throw a little heavier coat on it. Alright, round two. Again, this does say no runs, no drips, no errors, but just to be on the safe side, these are brand new OEM Toyota emblems, so I don't want to mess these up. They didn't cost too much, but they weren't too expensive, what I'm saying, but I still want to make sure they come out nice. Coat number 3. I think this is our 5th coat, and yeah, I'm gonna go a little heavier, not too heavy, but a little heavier. So, that looks really good. Let it dry, and I think we're good after this. I found the center of the Toyota emblem, and I marked this line. I lined it up. I lined up the tape to the center of the logo. It's pretty even. It doesn't really matter to me if it's perfect or not. I'm just glad that we have it black. So I put this line to help me mark the center, which is this edge, and then here it's 3/4 of an inch where the other one it was, so I could kind of still see it because of the sun. The sun actually left an imprint. You could kind of see it or not. The car has been detailed already, so we did this part already, like I mentioned. So the car has been detailed. I wiped it down with a cleaning solution so that there's no wax on the outer side or any debris. Alright, so this is my center point right here where the sticker's at, and this is my height that I want to have them. It's not perfect, and I don't expect it to be perfect, so I'm gonna try to put this right about right there, and then I'll space the difference. It's gonna be 20 inches in total, and then I'll space the difference on the part land. So this will probably be the little bit more difficult part. So I want to be right around right there. That seems pretty level, so let's just try it, and if it doesn't work, it's all right. At least, you know, it's black. You know, we made a video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. My center port will be the beginning of the C, or when the letter drops, and then these will be my measurements, like I mentioned. Around there, it looks legit. Loving the color. Looks really good. Right on the money part, it should be, looks pretty straight. So the next letter is obviously, the next set of letters is land. We're gonna go ahead and measure from here to here, and I'm gonna tape my 20 spot so that we'll know exactly where we need to be. So it's right about here. Let's just mark that for now. We'll do this. Oh, that's pretty close. I can move it up a little bit more over. And again, I don't care if it's not perfect, as long as it looks good. Actually, that's pretty solid. Again, this is the point of no return. You can be very careful because these do bend. So when you do pull on the tape, make sure that you don't bend the letters. So there you guys have it. Land Cruiser. I think I don't like this big gap. I should have just cut the gap in half. So I should have just brought it in further in more, closer, so that it's almost similar. Obviously a bigger gap than these, but I think I should have just brought it in halfway in, about right here. And obviously this way, because this just looks too much of a gap in between here. But it is what it is. Like I mentioned, this is not supposed to be perfect. And eventually I'll probably just end up, because you could just order that single one. I'll probably just order that one and bring it over some. That might kind of look more this way, but I'm not sure. Anyways, there you have it. It says Land Cruiser finally. I'm okay with it, but not super okay with it. I know I'm gonna end up replacing that one. Anyways, there's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys kind of learn how to remove it, how to paint it, and how to not install it, or if you like it, how to install it. Make sure to hit a subscribe and a thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys always watching. Stay tuned to the next video, or watch the next video on the next clip here.